Virgo, welcome and welcome back to my channel, Faithful Tarot. I'm JoJo. This is July 2021's reading. Same format. The only thing, I'm not doing extendeds. I'll go month by month. I did 3 extendeds for this month. Those were the most few signs. So I'll do it like that until whenever. Also, I am adding an oracle card to just kind of wheel in the general energy for this for the reading. And what came out for you, Virgo, in the Sacred Earth Oracle is connection. I'll read the booklet version of this at the end, but it all makes sense because I read it. And Virgo, in the first week, it's like you have triumphed over an idea, a situation that you thought you would never get over. So this is like when you are waiting or expecting the same person to come back, and it's going on that 4th or 5th year, and you're realizing you're kind of a little bit upset at yourself as well. I see that with these 2 cards as well. You're kind of upset with yourself too that you wasted so much time. For some of you, you're going to be feeling like you wasted so much time, and not necessarily with a person or a situation, but just with the amount of energy you invested into it. Say if it was over, if it was over 4 years ago, but you spent the last 3 years, you spent the last 3 years kind of like wishing and hoping and praying, or just kind of like pushing other people and opportunities to the side, thinking this one thing was going to eventually come back. So that's, I feel a little bit of you're kicking yourself in the butt also for having wasted so much time on that. You realize like you are in the 9 of Cups energy. You have everything you need. You feel primarily content, but it's like you're also thinking that I could have had the 10 of Cups with this person. No, that's the old energy. I could have had the 10 of Cups already if I had not been thinking that that person was included in that picture, as in the 10 of Cups. For some, the clarifier for the first week, Virgo, sorry. The clarifier for the first week is the Devil. So, yeah. Again, this is definitely a long-standing energy. You could have some type of familial ties with this person or situation. If this was a family business, if this was a partner that you share children with, it's like you're breaking free from this Devil energy, okay? You're breaking free from the expectation here. So the ideas that you had about it, you're freeing yourself. You're counting your blessings with what it is that you already have accomplished or obtained on your own. So let's get into the second week, Virgo. So you have the King of Wands and the Queen of Swords. So coming and going, this I'm seeing coming and going. It's like, be mindful here, Virgo, in the second week. I actually am a Virgo rising, and I picked this up in a situation yesterday. I was thinking about it and I felt the energy. So as you move forward, as you break free of this devil energy, just be mindful that you may be being watched. Most likely you are, whether directly or indirectly. For some, it's going to be indirectly. So there's a flex here, and there's someone watching, and there's someone watching who doesn't want to see that person succeed or move forward. Whether this situation has anything to do with them or not, for some of you, it will not. Like, your life, your actions, your decisions no longer affect this person, but they still can't get over the fact that you were able to triumph over a situation or a relationship, and this is making them sit up in their seat, because this could have been the person you were entangled with, but this is making them sit up in their seat, and this is making them be like, now Virgo is getting cocky. Now Virgo is showing out or doing this. So just be mindful of that. You have this Queen of Swords too. Also, this is like, oh my God, Virgo. So I know exactly. This is like someone's talking about you. That's all I'm saying. Someone's talking about you. Someone's in their feels about you, and someone's just talking shit about you. Okay, this could be a whole couple or business partners, but it's like one is like huffing and puffing, and one is like just saying shitty ass comments about your victory, about your peace that you've obtained in your life, or a victory that you've overcome, or just releasing and letting go. This could also be, also could have been addiction. I just saw like this, just saw like a needle going in someone's arm. So this could be you also overcoming an addiction. Whew. I've never seen this like this before. Okay, so yeah. Also, okay, this is a whole nother scenario. Okay, so some of you in the first week will be like celebrating coming over an addiction, or someone you love has been clean for a good amount of time. They're being monitored, you're being monitored, whoever this is that is overcoming this substance addiction. And one person's watching, one person is reporting, if this is an illegal situation that involves that. It's kind of heavy energy, so forgive me. Your clarifier. Your clarifier. For the first week. For the second week, my bad. For the second week is the Page of Wands. So Virgo, in this energy, and what I'm seeing, this is you, okay? This is Mariah Carey with her first album, her first performance, her first Super Bowl. This is like, this is why these people are hating bad. They know this is just beginning, okay? So that is clarifying for me basically what's going on in the second week. It's a lot of people in their feelings and talking shit about you, about a victory. In the third week, Virgo, listen. Same card, right? Page of Wands. This is causing someone a tower moment. Okay, it's always, oh my God, it's not an 8 again. It's going two ways. It's going like it's causing them a tower moment before or after, right? Or probably both. It's like what I'm about to do is going to shake and break. It's going to crumble the what's that, Darth Vader, what is it, where he live on that dark planet? Okay, what I'm about to do is going to bring down the establishment. And on the flip, it's like what I've already done is crumbling the corruption from the inside. So it's like for some of you Virgos, it's like what I'm about to do, finish. And for some, it's going to be what I have done is bringing this whole shit down. So, and of course, it could be a combination of both, because like you have those situations where you do something, then you gotta finish it. So this is that type of energy. On a lower vibrational note, this could be someone causing you a slight interruption due to some false gossip or somebody saying the wrong thing. Not saying the wrong thing, but saying something that pushes someone's buttons. That's what I mean. Saying something that pushes someone's buttons. So just be mindful of that. I'm not getting anything too scary from this, I'm sure. And the reason why I say that is because I see the 7 of Wands. So again, more defensive energy, you having to clear your name and stand your ground in regards to a situation. That's something to be mindful of in the 3rd week into the ending of July. So yeah, it's not, I don't believe it's going to be anything that will disrupt the foundation of meaningful things to you. For some it may, but just be mindful of that you kind of do damage control. This is why celebrities, big people have publicists, because any publicity is good publicity, but at the same time, no, okay? Especially not these days. So it's kind of that energy, like, if people are saying things behind your back, then it's behind your back for a reason. Be that as it may, I feel like this energy is something that you don't want it to linger and just be out there floating, this false rumor about you. This is something you need to shoot down, because it could affect you in the future. It could come back. I heard bells and whistles. Oh geez, that is not good. But not in this situation. This could come back. I'm seeing like for months, for years, for weeks down the line, as a whole different big old monster. So this is why you need to kind of like clear this up, But again, I don't see it really throwing you off immediately, and I do see for most of you, you will be able to like address this, because it does, if you are wondering if this, it has already transpired. If you're wondering, especially if you have like an event or something you're trying out for coming up, like you need to, and something happened, you do need to backtrack and clear it up, because it could affect you in the coming, again, something to do with 4. So you would know, like if you audition for a role and 4 weeks from now they're going to be calling the winner, like this is something you kind of want to make sure is cleared up before that time. That's what I mean. So Virgo, we're getting into the 4th and final week, and this really connects with your oracle card that is the overall theme, the tying in the energies here. So you have the Empress and the Ten of Wands. Virgo, again, very similar to the first week. There is a energy here of being triumphant over challenges. On a surface level, real quick, I do want to say, and I see this from a clarifier card, I do want to say some of you will be taken off guard by a pregnancy. So backtrack 1 second to the third week. This could be this could be like a rumor of someone having a baby, right? Or someone possibly being pregnant. And for some, this is going to be unexpected and it's going to be a burden to hear this information. I really do believe it will work out in the long run. Again, backtrack a little bit. Some of the energies from week 3, you know, this is something you are probably, you know, you're going to have to do damage control. You're going to have to like slow this information down from getting out before you decide what it is, how you're going to handle this situation. Again, some of you have really, again, triumphed over a lot. You are, again, as with life, we have goals, you know, until the day we die, or very darn close enough, or until we're too old to do certain things. But this is also what I'm getting here, is that you may be feeling abundant. You may appear to have it all together. And not just even appear, but you actually do, right? You've overcome a lot, yes. But also what I saw was like, I saw like somebody sitting by a fireplace and just thinking like, it's like when you're poor and you have one set of type of problems, and then you're rich and you have another set of type of problems. I saw someone thinking like, well, I'm finally sitting by a fireplace thinking like, well, I'm finally where I want to be. But I have all these types of challenges. I have all this I have to deal with. And it's just you like saying, you recognizing that challenges are still there. There's like, it's like it's like I don't, it's really hard because it's a fine line. It's a very thin haired line between feeling like you have problems versus, oh my God, I was just like, they just crashed into each other. Because I don't want to say you're ungrateful. It's not that kind of energy, and it's not appreciating where you are, but it's just kind of feeling the load of that success. It's like seeing the set of problems that come with that is all basically what I'm trying to say in a nutshell. I'm trying to be all complicated and elaborate, but nevertheless, even if you have been feeling this fortuitous things are on your side, you're entering a new cycle again. Some of you are going to be going directly from poor people's problems to rich people's problems, and this will be a whole new different type of cycle for you. So that is the energy. If that is not your situation verbatim, but it's just like there's satisfaction, there's feeling like you're where you need to be, but again, the set of issues that come along with that. So this reading is way too long, but I am going to read to you because it's just a beautiful passage, and it sums it up almost even better than I can right now. And it's connection. The earthly meaning is find yourself by losing yourself in a conversation, a story, or someone's eyes. Be vulnerable. Be emotional and be moved to deeper understanding. Empathy is required. Let the pain, suffering, love, and joy of others find a home in your heart. Accepting another without reservation means accepting yourself as well. Spiritual meaning. Focus on the subtle divine force inside you. Recognize this force in all things, for it is in all things and it is everywhere. Separation from energy, beauty, grace, and power of the Divine Mother is an illusion. I swear to God, I was thinking that yesterday. Feel her fertility and everlasting peace inside you. Through her love, life unfolds with endless blessings. Through you, her love flows out upon the world. Insight. Separated from its ocean home, a droplet of water falls upon a mountain. It is captured by the cold, frozen in place until the season turns, and it is released upon its journey home. It is taken into earth, drawn into roots, consumed, and expelled. The story of tears, water pistols, rapids, storms, sweat, and rapture is repeated until the bed of water is welcomed into its ocean home once more. And the droplet is no longer. Its boundaries are no more, and yet nothing is lost. You too are on a journey home. Every cell of your being knows the way, and your destination is guaranteed. Love without boundaries. You cannot lose yourself by remembering your divine connection with all living things. Virgo. Christ consciousness. There's only one consciousness. Everyone can tap into it. We all have the same information, just we don't know how to access it, but it's all literally one giant brain. The sun is every being standing together. Okay, Virgo, thank you. See you next month.